Hi everyone and welcome to Homerino Collectibles, where today we're going to be taking a look at the DC Collectibles Batman the Animated Series Joker. So before we carry on with the review, I just want to mention I do have the Batmobile on the way, so that review will be coming up along with obviously Batman and Robin from the animated series as well. I'm also going to be getting the Tim Drake Robin from the New Adventures, along with many other figures in the future. So stay tuned to the channel and subscribe if you want to check out more animated series reviews. But as for the Joker himself, let's take a look at him. As you can see most of the accessories right there within the box. Flip around to the back, you just got the nice animated series logo. There's not really much in the way of design on these packaging, so let's go ahead and get this thing open and take a closer look. And here we have the Joker out of the packaging, and it is a really cool figure itself. Some of the articulation is really great, some of it is very limited, and I wish there was kind of more and it looked better, but we'll get onto that in just a second. First of all, we're going to take a look at what this figure comes with. So if we move Joker to one side, we get the nice sheet that shows you both of the artworks for the two series, and then all of the other figures that were out at the time of this figure's release. So I will be getting this Robin and this Harley. And as you can see, the this Joker is taken from the episode The Last Laugh. Now, as for the accessories, you do get an instruction sheet for the other figures that come in the same wave, and showing you how to put the stand together. So here is the stand with the little turnaround there, looking pretty cool. So this you can move around, it goes up and down, and then you've got the clamp so you can keep him standing up nice and straight. It also goes forward and back as well, so I do quite like the fact that they come with very nice bases and stands. So here's the accessories. I'm just going to bring everything onto the screen here. He comes with a lot, but the only problem is the fact that I think that they could have chosen a better episode. Now, the episode itself is great, but I mean, why bring us a Joker figure but not a gun with a little flag that says bang on it? I mean, come on. Clearly, that's what you want to display your Joker with. Or a knife. Here we have an ice pick that I guess you could kind of use as a knife or some kind of shiv or something. We got a telescope, who honestly cares about that at all. We got a comb, I guess that could make some really nice kind of sinister, self-loathing kind of poses, but at the end of the day, I don't really care too much about it. And then we have the helmet and stuff, and I'm not gonna exactly be displaying my Joker going underwater or in some kind of gas environment or whatever, fighting Batman. So I really don't care too much about this thing. So it's a bit harder to fit on with his head sticking up. There we go. So basically, you know, you got this big little seam line going through the center of it and everything, and it's a cool accessory, don't get me wrong. So then he also comes with this necklace right here, and then he has the interchangeable hands. So as you can see, he's got a pair of fists, he's got a pair of the small gripping hands, so you could get him holding, you know, the smaller accessories, for example the comb, and then a more open gripping hand for holding, you know, the shiv and the telescope thingy. So, you know, the hands are great, and if you can give him other characters' accessories, that would look really awesome. I just don't think that these episode-specific ones are all that fantastic. The episode itself is awesome, but the accessories, I just don't really think that they are. I'd rather have other weapons. I'd rather have come with like a bazooka or a handgun with, like I said, the flag that comes out, bang, you know, a joke gun and stuff like that. Maybe even a fish or a little bomb or a stick of dynamite or literally anything other than these random things. I'm not a massive fan of the actual episode that they have chosen to add the accessories from. As for the figure itself, he looks absolutely fantastic. And, you know, the paintwork is done absolutely superbly. I went through a few in the shop and just got the one with the most clean paint. The only thing with this one is a little bit of yellow on the neck, but that's the only problem. The teeth and the eyes, the green stripe on the hair, everything is done really nicely. Other than that, you just got obviously all this purple molded plastic. This jacket piece here is actually flexible on him, aside from where it's glued up here. But overall, it does look absolutely phenomenal. As for the articulation, the head can go, you know, side to side really well. I do love that. And then you've got the left and right. He also moves up and down pretty well as well. That's really good for these type of action figures. Shoulders come all the way out to the side, forward and back. Because of the shape of the jacket there, they do come out to the side a little bit, but it's not too bad. You have the rotation and the elbow bend right there. At the wrists, they are interchangeable, so obviously they can go in and out. They come in and out on the hinge and rotate all the way around. We have a waist swivel, and then coming down to the legs, it's where I don't really like the articulation too much. I love the fact that you can get him doing the full splits, but that just looks ugly. I just really wish that they would do something with these articulation joints. It's fantastic. It is a great design that it allows all of this articulation, but it just looks ugly. The only time it looks good is when he's standing, perfectly straight or just in a little bit of movement. You move it too much and it just looks really ugly. Gap up here, gap in there. It just doesn't look all that great. And then, God forbid, if you bend it, then you got all this ugliness going on. So it just looks really strange, and I wish that they did have a slightly different articulation style for that. The knees, no problems, they're just a single joint. And then down here at the feet, they only swivel, so you don't get any kind of pivot or anything like you do with other figures in the line. So I really do think it needs it, because otherwise all of this articulation is kind of pointless, because his foot just ends up on the side, and he can't stand very well unless you actually put him on the stand. So I definitely think that articulation in the legs on these figures is something that is to be desired. I really do think that, although the articulation is there, it really needs to change the look a little bit, just so it looks that little bit better. Now, I do love the fact that they are a massive improvement over the old 5-point articulation figures when the show was initially aired, but I do think that with all the other articulation that they're giving their other figures, even DC Collectibles, like the 7-inch stuff now is getting amazing articulation. I really do think that they could upgrade that a little bit to look a little bit better, because they have amazing designs out there. And now, as a size comparison, here he is next to Catwoman, which is doing a bit of a wobble, but she does have much better articulation in the feet, so you can get her in some really, really cool poses. And because her hips are a little bit more rounded, it doesn't matter as much when you start moving those around, but Joker's are pretty ugly. So that little flick on the top of Joker's hair stands just over 6¼ inches tall, so very good size to go ahead and put with other 6-inch action figures. I definitely think that this figure looks amazing, and it's a Joker figure that I've always wanted, and I'm so happy that they have actually made. But I just definitely think that they need to change up that articulation in the hip area a little bit better. I really, really do think that it could look so much better once you actually start moving him around. But for the most part, I'm not going to do too much with this Joker, and he looks amazing just stood like that. So yeah, I would have preferred some better accessories, but sure, you can, when they get the new Adventures Joker out, and maybe some other ones, even like a Batman Beyond Joker and stuff, maybe they'll come with some awesome accessories that you could give to this guy. Hell, you could even give him Jim Gordon's pistol or something. That would look pretty cool. But thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a like. Like I said, remember, go ahead and subscribe if you want to check out the Batmobile, Batman, Robin, another Robin, Harley, Batgirls in the future, and lots of other cool stuff. If you want to check out more pictures of anything else from my collection, including things that are coming up future reviews, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. It's Homerino123. Link is in the description below. You'll also find a link to my Twitter. Just a reminder, if you're into Loot Crate, I have the Fallout 4 crate coming soon, the special crate, so that's going to be really, really awesome. That'll be here about the time of the game release. And for more DC Collectibles reviews, go ahead and subscribe. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.